But you get grabbed by Ganon and you like literally die. It's like, but
Yeah.
Ganon doesn't need to kill Sheik. That doesn't have to happen. But if they grab you, it does. Ganon's an underrated character too. I like that. I've commentated so much Ganon.
Really?
Love it. Yeah, dude. I've commentated all the Gerudo King tournaments, all the Ganon, all the mid-tier madness.
Oh, that's
I've
super
commentated the
great.
Trail Invitational that just had Ganons everywhere.
The Trail Invitational. What Gans were there?
Let's see. You had Pseudo Turtle. You had Epic Murloc. You had No Fluxes. It was the first time that Epic Murloc has actually lost a Ganon Ditto to somebody who wasn't none. And,
oh, really?
Yeah. Throughout all the No Fluxes.
Oh, wow. Let's go, Flux.
Flux is he's really making his way for the big stage, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Here's what he knows.
Yeah, TheSwooper is playing such a good job at splitting these ICs and not letting them back together. Quick platform play and these drop-down missiles are making it impossible for these climbers to get synced back up again once Swooper separates them. So using these platforms so hard.
Oh, got a little antsy with the charge shot, I feel like.
Yeah, to an extent, but then also it allows Swooper to know that he can make it back like to the part of stage where he can tether Sweet Spot for free. ICs aren't going to be able to make it to ledge while there's a charge shot there, so it's kind of a similar thing with needles too. It's restricting to where the ICs can try and edge guard you from, so that you know you have ways to get back to. So it's like whether or not they get hit by it. If they don't get hit by it, that means that they're in a place where they can't cover your recovery anymore, and if they do get hit by it, then you hit them with charge shot. So definitely still get some mileage out of it regardless.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this matchup seems like, oh man, if you don't get grabs, I feel like as ICs, this matchup seems like pretty rough.
I would say this is one of Ice Climber's harder matchups in the game, especially when you take into account how consistent it is for like really strong gameplay against the Ice Climbers. Like, there's a lot of characters that can do really, really, really well against ICs, and in practice, sometimes though, there's just like a few flubs that tend to happen that still give Ice Climbers like good advantage. This matchup, I feel like a lot of Samus players are really comfortable playing. It's their inputs, gameplay style, everything they need to do seems to be pretty consistent, and it's all consistently extremely good against them too. So it has like the ease of play along with the high potential for outplaying.
Yeah, I feel like missiles are like, yeah, I feel like the specifically like missiles as a projectile are so good at like just getting Ice Climbers away and like separating them as well.
Yeah,
man, I'm not getting there.
It's like if you do a standing thing, they either have to shield it or they're like wave dashing into it and get hit. A lot of time, even if they shield it, Nana still gets hit, and it's just like you kind of just completely stuff them. And then when you start being able to missile through platforms and as you move through them and put them high too, so they can't jump as you're approaching, it lets you move around the stage for free, while Ice Climbers basically have to sit and shield until you decide to do something else.
I love that he also decided to missile Nana as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what you have to do. You separate them, and then you just don't let them get back together. You run away from one of them, missile the other way, and they just can never resync. And with the shield stun, too, from Ice Climbers, if both of them shield it, they're in like such big shield stun that a lot of the time it can give you long opportunity with those missiles to approach as well. Ice Climbers just aren't as good at moving out of the missiles either. Like, once they get hit by them, even on shield. So this matchup's really rough.
Yeah, I mean, it looks at like Super is definitely very, very good. Using a lot of these ESAM missiles as well, and like, you know, just to stuff them out.
And that just reminded me that ESAM made it into Melee Summit.
I know, dude. ESAM was good. ESAM was good. ESAM made it on 4 different top 100 rankings.
Yeah,
ESAM is
good.
He's one of 4 solo Samuses to make it on at least 4. Those being Duck, Hugs, ESAM, and Daryl.
Yeah, because the character never changes. I'm just kidding. Shout out Daryl. I love that guy. The last Barrier Rumble, he's been coming out with more stuff again.
That's cool. I like seeing old school players coming out and do stuff. Speaking of, I love seeing like Wes as well stream. That's like super cool to me.
Yeah. The legendary Wes.
The legendary
The
one.
Samus for all y'all in chat, not West Balls.
No. Not that old school. Not that old school.
Yeah, Wes.
Alright.
What's that? OG East Coast crew.
Shoutouts to DA. Deadly Alliance. Shoutouts.
That DBR.
Yeah, it's interesting deciding to go to Yoshi's instead of like FD maybe, but I don't know. I guess you just kind of want Samus to like not have as much room to spread out and missile you, so I kind of get that.
I think that it's just like the longer any stock goes on, the more chance that Samus just beats Icy. So the fact that you can like kill him at 70 here off a straight hit, it's a lot better than like trying to have to play any amount of neutral against them.
Yeah, I get that.
And it's easier to like get the climber sync back up on the stage. I feel like Anna like kind of goes to the platforms more often. But yeah, conventionally FD was definitely Ice Climber's stronger stage due to like linearity, but Samus missile and charge shot. You throw one missile and then start charging charge shot. Your next missile now is a bigger charge shot if you want to throw it. It's just the projectiles really screw that up, like bombing in place and mess with the wave dash in. And Sam's got the tools.
Yeah, I mean, and Swooper knows how to use them too. But Pudgy, he's keeping it a little bit close. He's up airs. I mean, has he find one like
Yeah, the lead right now. Definitely close, and Pudgy's great.
Or I know he's grab, but one like handoff.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like Icy's bread and butter now. But I mean, some play more like neutral based.
It's definitely there. Kill confirmed. But I don't know if we've seen a single grab this set yet from Pudgy. I don't know. I don't think they've been given the grab opportunity.
I believe some, but like it just hasn't been able to get a desync off of it, I believe. Like it was just a popo grab.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's hard too. I feel like a lot of the times that they might put themselves at more risk of getting grabbed is when they know that the climbers are not synced. Like, see, there's a little bit of something, but
yeah, not getting it there, and that could have been a lot of damage as well.
I'm not sure exactly how Samus's weight and stuff plays into it as well. I mean, Ice Climbers hit handoffs on basically everyone. And a lot of scenarios. I think Pichu is the only character that can't be handed off.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's something to do with like their weight, how light they are. One of them, yeah. I know this. I think because we were doing Icy's Pichu with like Tyler Swift and Kadoran at Summit. Late there in the night one night. Dark Gen X was talking about this, about how Pichu can't be hit by handoffs, and then we just started playing a bunch of Pichu IGs.
Dark Gen X would know that. He would know that. Shout out to Dark Gen X.
Oh, yeah, I like that guy a lot. I met him so many years ago. We met each other so long ago before like I was even had Twitter.
Really? Wait, I feel like he's, I don't know. He looks like very young to me, so I don't know.
I mean, how old do you think I am?
I don't know. I think
Same
you're like
age. Me and Dark Gen X are the same age. Yep. But yeah, I know we met at CEO 2017 when in Florida. There was a bunch of friendlies on my YouTube channel from like years ago. We would just sit there and play a bunch of. That's when you would like super wave dash around with Samus all the time and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just Samus. Oh, nice
that's
bomb
not
pressure
that
right there.
long ago. You said like a while before, but that's not that long ago. CEO 2017.
Going on. It's like 5 years.
Jesus, I mean that is 5 years ago. That is a while.
The first out of state I ever went to, I think.
Oh really? That's super sick. You went all the way to Florida.
It's like a graduation thing too. I was like going on a graduation trip with some of my family, and I wanted to tie in a major with it. So I was like, let's go to Florida at this time and stay at this hotel.
That's what I'm trying
Oh
to do.
wow, there's a major. That's crazy.
Yeah, oh my god, that's so crazy. That's what I'm trying to do with Double Down this spring. Is say, oh my god, let's go to Las Vegas. Holy crap! Oh my god, there's a Smash Bros tournament. That's so wacky.
Oh, not gonna do it. Yeah, that double. Double mallet hits really strong, honestly. If you get both hits of the Nanapopo back air. So we're now at 1-1 right now. Pudgy barely squeaking that one out on a stage that I definitely think has quite a few advantages for them compared to the other ones. I think Icy's struggle on most stages still, but both players obviously is really good. Like we were talking about earlier, I think this game is less and less coming down to matchups and stages and more coming down to players and learning just the game better and better. Like if you see Sheik players for years and years and years not being able to even scratch H-box. Plup did it like maybe once. Definitely did it once. But But like, and then you see Ben, who now has like 8 sets off H-box. It's like things have changed. There's been developments. You look at the Peach H-box matchup, like the Peach Puff matchup. Like Polish looks different in that matchup than literally any Peach ever has. Armada, anyone included. Like it's the people are learning this game at a very, very high level nowadays. It's not an easy game to be good at. So every time you think you're bad, just be happy and proud for how good you are. All right. Actually, jump on the back a little bit. It's a hard game. It's about the journey, not the destination. All right. Here for the long haul.
Everything, baby. We're here for this floaty ditto. We're here for the long haul. You and me, baby. Let's go all the way. Woo! I'm so ready.
I am aspiring readiness right now.
Oh my god.
This is a really good stage for Samus in most matches in general, but the horizontal nature of the stage combined with the ability to like the no impact land on that short hop on the top the side platform allows for really, really quick missile play. Rising missile and then immediate drop missile, and get them out faster on this stage by far than any other stage. Probably forward. Down.
Oh. Okay.
A little mistimed on the down smash. A big opening, but keep Pudgy in here. I've seen SSWooper 2 do really good like pivot missile game on stages like FD, where even if there's not platforms, they have extremely fast just missile in place pivot missile. Like another one, they just keep doing it all the way across the stage, and we'll probably see some of that too here if we get like them in center, etc. They definitely tapped out a lot of his missile play for matchups like these.
Yeah. Okay. Sopo. I feel like even with Sopo, I mean, man, these missiles, man. I don't know what to say. I feel like the perfect like projectiles to beat Samus, or excuse me, Ice Climbers.
Probably the best projectile against them directly, I'd say.
Yeah.
Well, projectiles are pretty strong against Ices in general, but especially due to the way they have to move, and like we were talking about earlier, their propensity to get like stuck in shield stun and destinct and such. So trying to move in between projectiles isn't their forte. Yeah, dude, missiles and rockets just absolutely end them.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh, this is a lot of damage actually.
That's
they sniped Nana. That's huge.
And that'll like if you have charge shot on deck and you ground them with down air like that, I'm like pretty sure that's just guaranteed. Like I literally don't think there's anything you can do about it. The down smash will link for sure, and then the jump charge shot I think like always does too. There's just things like that where it's like all right, I guess we're playing this matchup, but
yeah. I love seeing like Samus's go for the bomb like shield pressure because it's so good. Talking about this like VBATS versus Morse code about like how much shield damage the bombs do because it's like a ridiculous amount. You need like 3 or 4 to break a totally full shield.
Yeah, if anybody wants to see some cool stuff, go watch old VODs of Daryl versus Spaceys. He has some of the best bomb shield pressure. I would say like of Samus's throughout the game. Their bomb shield pressure is insane. Another spacing matchup back in the day was one of the best.
Man, I love seeing like Super's wavelengths. This movement is just like super good. I love that he's doing like Isan missile and then approaching afterwards, like
following it.
Yeah,
Kinda
yeah,
like a
yeah,
little riot shield. Pew pew pew. It's like Galaga.
yeah.
It's just like, oh, I let him got too close. I tried to shoot and he landed on me. It's just like, you're just patient enough. Let him go around the screen another time. You like never get hit.
I mean, it's like I talked about this like Falco. It's like skeet shooting, bro. Just,
No.
It's just like back airing the Nana. Pull.
All right, this would have to be a big comeback. Pudgy.
We both know it. This matchup, I'm not gonna say. I think we both.
Shoot at hugs, everyone. That's what he wants to say. He wants to say the two words, shoot at hug.
I'm sorry, man.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to Hugo.
I'm sorry, Hugo. I'm sorry.
I would like to see a wobble. I agree with that.
I like your YouTube videos. I like you make good content, Hugo. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, I think I apologize. All right, here we go. On FD. Yeah, no ability to have the platforms, which is kind of tough for Samus.
Madness by being too should get changed back up. I'm not sure if they do, but I don't know. I feel like there's not a Pichu player in the world that's as good as Moth. Just straight up. So like I wouldn't expect any. The fact that Moth can enter mid-tier madness with their ices is already a little rough for a lot of the other people. And the fact that Moth got 9th at mid-tier madness, also a little surprising. Forgot about that. There's a lot of good people entering that.
Okay.
ICs are a solid mid-tier, I agree to but the representation, I'm just saying that if you're an IC main and there's a mid-tier tournament, you're definitely on the better end of that stick. Especially considering you take top ICs talent, there's definitely across the board better ice climber players than there are for almost any other mid-tier. Compared to other characters, there's a lot more character representation. Especially
all you need is Clups. Yeah, all you need is Clups Luigi and then you beat everyone.
Clups Luigi would lose a slug, no questions asked.
No way, that's just false. Clups Luigi beats Slug every day of the week. I'm sorry.
He beat
Drugfox. He took a game off Mewtwo King. Mewtwo King's Marth.
I feel like Mewtwo King's brain broke when Clup chose Luigi. Those two sets almost to me aren't even. That's just a vacuum of Clup and Mewtwo King.
I feel
I also would say Samus and Yoshi.
Is so bad. It's so awful. It's actually just completely horrendous.
I agree that ICs struggle against a lot of the mid-tier. I'm not saying they shouldn't be allowed in a mid-tier tournament. I'm just saying that it's pretty undeniable that there's more good ice climber players than there are for about any of those other characters mentioned. Yeah. And I would say that Samus and Yoshi are very obviously the other two characters that are at a different level when it comes to mid-tier. I also think that if there was more good Yoshi players, I don't know, Yoshi is, I kind of think, better than mid-tier. I think Yoshi's just hard and has been underrepresented for a while. I think Yoshi is so good.
Yeah, I think the point you're making is if you could name every notable ice climber player, it would take you a while. But if you name every Yoshi player or
Kenshi, Tyler Swift, Axe, I named all of them.
Yeah. Did you OKP?
If you ban Pikachu, then I think you should ban Yoshi. Personally.
Yeah, Yoshi, it's Amsa, Gwex, Whiskers, Pizza.
Yeah, there's more Yoshis.
Chape.
I say we just ban Yoshi's, Samus, Icy's, all those characters from the game. Just not from mid-tier madness, but just from
the whole thing.
I don't think it matters if one player does really good at something or not. I just think that Yoshi is a pretty good character personally.
Yoshi is good, man.
Yeah, but are you determining what's a mid tier based off if a character is hard to play on net play? However, though,
Oh my
I
God,
do
these
think we need
areas.
another mid-tier madness soon. That tournament is very fun. Those with, I mean, at the end of the day, like I was saying, I still think that matchups and stages matter so much less than anything else. I mean, we had a Bowser on Winterside Grand in that tournament. Like, I don't think the issue is whether or not you're playing Yoshi or Samus. I think it's like you're worse than Warrior Knight.
Oh, look at Warrior Knight. Warrior Knight actually is like signed up to go to the function. I was so excited, bro.
That guy's sick. They're the reason why I started playing Bowser.
You started playing Bowser?
I mean, like not in tournament is my main, but I have a pretty good Bowser.
Oh, you have a Bowser? Yeah, that's sick.
It's better than most of my secondaries.
Yeah, I have that way about Game & Watch. Because that's who I play in P+, and it's like, man, this character's so fun.
Bowser's just slow Sheik. Bowser is more Sheik-like than Falcon is.
Ooh, that is a hot take.
Not really. The only people who say that Falcon is like Sheik are people who don't play either character. It's literally fine.
That's actually super true.
That's literally just the only people who say that are Fox players.
Yeah, no, it's just like, I get down there and then I got tech chase. They're the same exact character.
It's like, no, you just auto
chases me.
It's just you auto combo both of them, and the only time you realize that the other one is playing is when you get grabbed. That's why you figure this.
It's like, bro, they're both lame. That's my favorite thing. It's like, bro.
If you think characters in this game are lame, then just play the game.
You're childish.
This game is so sick.
Yeah, no. The only lame character is Mark.
Like, okay, go play a Kuma and Street Fighter 5 then, bro. Like,
yeah.
No, I actually played Street Fighter 5 for a while. Everything I talk shit about, I also do. I can never just be mad at something. I hate it.
Yeah. Like, I definitely feel like there's very few, like, there's no characters that are, like lame. Like, that's such a...
the teabags, the Sopo. Is this a sign? Is we getting it? No. It's not happening.